I don't mean no disrespect, but no way. I can't listen to you, I do this my own way. This is not a game, no, I don't play. And you wasn't game before, so now it's no way. No way. No way. No way. Don't ask me for this, don't ask me for that. There's ice in the safe, get iced if you chat. I might flip my wrist, I might flip the stack. I might steal your chick and then give her back. No, don't ask me for nothing, no, I'll tell you no way. Cause I know who's fake and who's really here to stay. This is not a game, I did not come to play. And you should know my answers already, no way. I don't mean no disrespect, but no way. I can't listen to you, I do this my own way.
See the colors that I have here with it, and it just looked awesome. I was so disappointed the next morning when I came in and it didn't work. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that canvas. I can't figure out why it did what it did. Well, anyways, when I discovered it was running off, I tried to lift the corner and even it out, and it's not like I could put a little level on here because all the paint was wet. And then I came back a couple hours later and that didn't resolve the issue. So at that point, I just left it and thought, well, eventually it's going to dry. So there you have it. So I'm doing this again. I'm just, I'm using the same colors, and I'm hoping this time I will not run into the same problems I ran into. I checked this canvas and it is level. So let's just see what happens, right? It was quite aggravating, to say the least. You know, it never happens on something when you just love, you know, if you're doing resin or whatever it is you're doing, you just love it and something inevitably goes wrong. And then there's others where you do and you're like, yeah, you know, nothing particularly wonderful about it. I mean, technically it's fine, and colors, it's all fine, but it's the ones you love that just seem to something goes wrong with them. So I painted these sides because I don't want these colors to show through. They really don't go. All this paint over here. I'm just going to take it and put it back on here and smooth it all out, and there you have it. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, that'll work. Let me clean my hands. All right, I'm gonna put a little more white down. I don't know, just because. It's not really necessary, but I really want to try and get that same result, which was really a lot of white. I'm trying to follow my line. And I am going to put, I'm probably going to use all this paint. So the other thing, when I was doing that painting, I needed to tilt more paint off because I have too much paint on. Tends to be my issue. I get heavy-handed. Am I recording again? I am recording again. I'm sorry, my colors: turquoise blue, bronze, Payne's gray, 24K, and this is folk art ice blue. Yeah, ice blue. I'm going to do another layer, not quite as heavy. Just use all that. Now the last one, I lost a lot of my gray. So I want to make sure it definitely shows up. I'm not going to use quite as much of the 2,4K. And then I am going to use the rest of all of this. So as you can see, I have way too much paint. And now to tilt. Watch where I tilt. Wherever I tilt first goes off the edge. That's where that whole side, that's where the majority, not the majority, but you'll definitely be able to see in the pattern of clouds where you start and tilt first. Like let's say I go around this way and end over here. Over here is inevitably going to have less pearls. So let me see where my paint is. This is pretty even, really. I'm going to come this way first. I'm going to go down, come over here, and then I'm going to go up. All right, so the top, if you're looking at the painting, the top left is where I went last. So let's see what happens. So in theory, this is going to be the last place where they really start to heavily come up. Down here is where they've started. Then we went up this way, stopped in the center, went that way, went that way. I'm going to give these a minute to develop. No need to film it for the next 5 minutes, so we shall be back. All right. Definitely have some expansion of the cells, of the pearls, which is what we want. Not cells, pearls, sorry. I don't know that I really want to do a whole lot with this. Interestingly enough, this line, I don't know how that formed, but I like it. I think I'm just going to kind of leave the majority of this as it is. Kind of like this little gold river flowing through of the blue on each side. I got some bronze showing up in here. I got the Payne's gray in a few areas. And more gold up here. So I'm going to leave this. I am going to let it do its thing. Because I just kind of want to see how it forms. I have interesting clouds here in the center that's got blue, gold, bronze, a little bit of the Payne's gray. Got all kinds of little things going. Guess I'll do a few squigglies of this. I kind of like the way this looks as it is. That line is literally looks like clouds on the horizon. It's kind of cool looking. But we shall let this go. Hopefully nothing is uneven. My table's not uneven because I paint on this all the time. So something with that canvas, I tell you, super frustrating. Super frustrating. Made me cranky. I was mad. Even my husband's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, this painting. I showed it to him while it was still just moseying on down like a little river. He's like, "Yeah, that sucks." So, anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this. It's quick. I will take a picture of it probably a couple hours just to show how it forms, and then I'll take another one when it's dry and I'll post it all to the video. So we shall see how it goes. All right, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll show you the results in a minute. This is about 30 minutes later. And the cloud pearls are just blowing up. Sorry for the glare. Those are all my cups. I'm letting them drain so I can clean them. All right, I'll show you another one soon. Here are the dried results. So in this corner, it was the gold and gray was up there. And then my orientation I poured, or I tilted this way and ended up there. And this is where that line, cloud line thing was at. So there you have it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.